Welcome to the People's Mic. I'm Jimmy Faithfuls. Introduce yourself, bro.
My name is Alphonse Fabian. What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Graham Cooper.
Graham Cooper, slide to me a little bit. Why are you so tall-necked?
I don't know, man.
You're tall-necked.
I'm sorry.
What was you gonna say? Can you remember?
Yeah, you was talking about apologizing.
Yeah, because I was knocking stuff up because I started late and then I was like, I felt myself, maybe I should apologize, but my number one rule is never apologize.
Yeah.
Because I took one business class and then the one business class in college, and then the first thing the teacher said is rule number one is never apologize, no matter what. Just it forces you to follow through.
Exactly.
Right? And we find ourselves apologizing for dumb shit.
Yeah.
For no reason. Like, I used to apologize for anything. Like, you bump in a wall and be like, oh, I'm sorry, wall.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck are you apologizing for?
Makes sense.
Right?
But
You break up with a girl, you cheated on her, you apologizing.
I'm
You
sorry.
shouldn't apologize. You ain't sorry. Because you did it. You was knee deep in pussy. And you wasn't sorry then.
No, man.
I mean, maybe you should apologize.
No. So I used to be like, oh, I'm so sorry I did that. But then when I didn't, when I was like, I'm not apologizing, you look them in the eyes, they do the tomato face, and you're like, oh, it's hard.
Then you would not fit in London.
It's hard. Why?
Everyone apologizes for every
No,
goddamn
fuck
thing. Like,
that.
the word sorry is the most used word in England.
No.
Just
Sorry.
if you just like walking past people, you're like, oh, sorry. Just like, oh, sorry.
No.
Getting on the tube,
They
just like,
need
oh,
to
sorry.
learn. I need to take this podcast to London and start a movement.
Going on tour.
Like, just don't say sorry for nothing.
You apologize? Like, tell a story you apologize.
No, I just remember one time I dropped my wallet in the street, and a lady said, "You dropped your wallet," and I said, "I'm sorry," and it's like,
yeah, you didn't even know why.
like, it's not your wallet, it's mine.
White lady, black lady.
No, this is a Spanish lady.
Okay.
It's like I don't know why like I'm apologizing for her being nice, for her being courteous. It just doesn't make sense.
There's no reason.
Yeah, and it's
I like one guy. I'll let you finish. Okay.
No, it's just like, your foundation can't be pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta say fuck that.
Your pussy foundation.
Yeah, your foundation can't be pussy. Can't be being a pussy.
Pussy foundation. That's the name of this
what I'm
podcast.
About,
Pussy
Yeah,
foundation.
that's me.
Pussy foundation.
Like you can't be a pussy. Like
that's
no.
That's the name of this episode. I don't know if I can put that up there.
Let me ask y'all something.
Okay.
Speaking of, like, do you feel scared sometimes on stage?
No.
What about you?
Not scared in like a just a basic fear sense, but I guess nervous, but a different kind of nervous.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got lucky because I used to teach boot camp classes. And when you like coming from a fitness background, when they toss you into the fire, like when you're a new personal trainer, you never taught like group classes.
Yep.
They just toss you in and they don't teach you how to teach a class.
Right.
So you're in the room with like, it could be sometimes a big class of like 20, 30 women who just want to work out and you don't know what to do. So you just fucking do it. And then along the lines, you get the hang of it and then you lead the class and then you just take fucking control.
That's a great way to learn.
So what did you do in this boot camp? What type of exercises you did?
Eventually, like at first, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just do the exercises I know, the 13 basics, and then do that each one for a minute. And then I started every boot camp class is mostly circuit training. So they'll do this for 30 seconds, and then we'll break and switch and do this for 30 seconds. That's all it is.
So things like running,
plays, jogging, push-ups, burpees. There's 1,000 exercises.
You never said sorry your titty popped out?
Fuck
or
no.
Like that? Okay.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Especially when they do all types of shit. They farting in my face. They pooping. They throwing up. They sweating on you. Nobody apologizes.
Okay,
There's no apologies there. Especially when they fart. I was like, this is where you do it. That shit powers me up. You poop in my face, and then they laugh and you make it comfortable, and then keep it going. That's the same thing you do on stage. And Jerry said, I said this the other day on the pod. Jerry Seinfeld was like, you're the pilot of the plane. You know, if you're not confident, then they're not going to get on that plane. They're like, we can't fly with this fucking guy who's fucking coming in with bad posture and wonky and it doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't think I can fly this plane.
I want a fucking Texas
I want
accent
my money back.
pilot,
That's
right?
it. That's it.
Yeah, if the pilot came over to the speaker and like you could hear the other pilot sobbing next to it, like
he was like,
"This is your first officer. The captain's he's not doing too well." He's
How
crying
long
next
is it going to take us to get there? How much time do we have? How much time do we have to get there?
Oh, we don't have enough
We don't
fuel.
wanna fly with that fucking guy.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's not like the people gonna say get me off the plane. It's like
No.
you're already
They're
45,000
not
feet
going
in
to
the
pay attention.
air.
Have a seat. Hang out.
Like
Come
sit the
through.
fuck down.
You're good.
You may
know?
die, but then again, you
Right.
may die at other things. Who's that?
Yeah, some they come
Cocksucker.
in people.
Anyway.
Here's a question I wanted to ask. A girl texted me. She's like, I'm going on a date. She's going on a date with a white guy. Said he's foreign. She was like, but he's a foreign white guy. Is that better than a regular white guy?
Where's he from?
She didn't say. She said he was a soccer player. So I'm thinking South America. No, he had to be.
Yeah.
That's not white. It could be white.
Could be.
It's like white Spanish.
Maybe he's actually just Spanish. Like
Man,
from Spain.
She said foreign white. So I got to ask her what she meant. But we value that more over North American white.
I don't know,
Why'd you
man.
growl?
I don't know, because they're all the same to me.
Yeah.
Like, they're all right.
No.
They're all the same.
Nah. Are they?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Your origin is Europe. Your origin is the Caucasus Mountains. Your way of life is Western philosophy. It comes from Greek, Roman.
So
It's all the
hot
same.
girl from say Montana and a hot girl from Switzerland comes in.
What about them?
Who you picking? Who? Is that a fair question? Is that?
No, because
Yeah,
I feel like
If she comes
Just
she comes in,
geography
she's
is
like,
enough to-
"Hello, how are you? You're picking the Switzerland, no matter what."
I'm
Right?
picking the Swiss.
Yeah,
no, all the same.
Nah, come on.
Man, come on, man.
I don't know.
Y'all do
I don't
too
know.
much of that, man.
I don't know.
You've been to Montana? It's beautiful. I might go to Montana. I don't know.
Y'all do too
Maybe
much
that was
of
a bad
that.
choice. That's a bad choice.
Like Switzerland and Montana. Matter of fact, yeah, who's been to Montana? That's what I want to know.
They leave Montana and say they're from Montana, and that's all you got to choose from.
But could you
I mean,
tell if
It's not enough information.
it's not enough, man? Nah.
I would take a hot girl with an accent over any American.
Okay.
It depends, because like sometimes like French or Belgian
So
can be like
so
annoying. Like, have you heard?
Which
There's some terrible English
You can
accents.
go wrong
So
because
basically,
I dated a girl
accents.
from Italy.
Get a girl from
I
Italy.
dated a girl from Italy, and then accent was cool. She was cute, right? But then when she starts telling you about herself, she was like, "Yeah, I didn't graduate from high school. Don't really have a job. Just a nanny. Don't really make that much money. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life." Then doing the background, it's like you're just a middle American white chick with an accent.
Mhm.
That's all you are.
Mhm.
There's nothing special about you. Like your parents ain't super rich, or
Is
there's
that what you're
nothing-
looking for?
No. I need the pizzazz. Like if I'm gonna date somebody who's overseas white with an accent, I expect you to be on another level.
But there's some.
You do?
I do.
An accent is just that.
That's
Just
kind of
saying,
unfair.
an
It is
accent
unfair.
is basic.
Yeah, my imagination runs wild.
Look. The
It's
only
it's the
thing.
same. Good.
Let's say you go. Let's say whatever England,
That's the first laugh.
Nigeria, whatever.
Mhm.
All you just want to know is what is pussy like over there. That's all you want to know. You understand what I'm saying? What the pussy is like over there. That's all you want to know. Because at the end of the day, like, what do they really have to offer to the table that American girls can't offer? I mean, it just seems like the only thing you give them is a green card and an American dick. That's
I
it.
mean, on the other hand, yeah, that's all they want. When they hear America, it's like, what can you do for me, American?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
same way.
It's just the same. You like
Oh.
I want to know what it's like to have sex in another place. You understand what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
You know,
I
I
mean,
fuck in Brooklyn. I fuck in Queens.
Mhm.
What is like fucking in New Jersey? That's what I want to know. You understand? That's
Pretty
all I
cool.
want to know.
I fucking Jersey. Fucking Jersey. Jersey's cute. Yeah. Jerseys are like Jersey is like depends on what part of Jersey. Some Jersey can go either way. Jersey, there's Bronx Jersey. With like hillbillies. I don't know if rash is the word, but it's like anybody who's I don't know touched anybody in Newark. I don't know.
Oh my god.
But then like if they just walked in Penn Station and they got assimilated like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, you know how they touched the zombies and it turned into like the dust. But then there's like Queens Jersey. I think I don't want to.
Queens Jersey. What's Queens Jersey?
Queens are like the most upkept women.
So you mean like West Orange? Women from West Orange or
West Orange is upscale.
or New
Yeah.
Providence?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like the
Yeah.
suburbs.
Montclair,
Montclair.
I guess. dated a girl from Alpine. She's too much. Alpine's like the richest place in America, I think.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where all those those stars live at?
I used to drive there.
Where is it?
Wow.
It's actually like right across the GW, but like a couple miles up. It's
so
a little town. It's not big.
It's basically
behind.
All the people who live in New Jersey,
Yeah.
but they don't work in New Jersey.
Nah, they fly in.
They're all working.
Like
working
Chris
in New York.
Rock lives there.
Yeah.
Oprah lives there.
I
A
think
bunch
Eddie
of
Murphy
governors
too,
and
yeah.
a bunch of rich people.
Oh, I've been to Oprah's house.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I saw her house. Greystone Mansion. She got it's a big ass wall.
Damn,
I can either
It's
confirm
like
or
a
deny.
mile long.
Oh,
It's nice. It's pretty nice. I climbed over and looked at it, and then
I believe you.
It's like a little alarm goes
Yo,
off.
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about when you go to those certain areas in Jersey? You just driving and some deer just come up out of nowhere. A deer just come up out of nowhere.
They got deers.
Nah, that's just scary. No, like the deer looked so real. For a minute, I thought it was like computerized or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like it just seemed so fucking foreign to me, man.
You know, I used to live in Delaware. I used to get deer in my yard all the time.
Wow,
I used to jump. I used to jump the fence
Mhm.
to get to my car because I was lazy. So I go out the back door and jump the fence. But in the morning, the deer would jump towards it. So me and this baby deer are about to jump into each other.
Yeah.
Almost scared the shit out of me.
Word.
Like face to face. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He had that face. Like, what are you doing? And then I was like, "What are you doing?" It was like I couldn't tell nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I almost hit a deer driving over Thanksgiving.
For real?
Yeah.
Because some of my family are in North Georgia.
Mhm.
So there's tons of deer.
North Georgia.
Yeah.
That sounds hillbilly as fuck.
Oh, it is. While we were there, a meth lab blew up on their street.
Yeah.
It's not even a joke. That's
Yeah, man.
that's a problem.
I mean, look, man, y'all got deers, y'all got bears. Unfortunately, we got rats and we got pigeons. So that's us right there. That's all we got, man. And we don't even talk to them or nothing. We just stare at them. It's like, oh shit, just let the rat handle his business, mind your fucking business, and go to work. That's it.
We don't have. There's no rats in London, but there's foxes everywhere. It's weird because
They're wild foxes.
Yeah.
Are they like crazy, or can you like catch them and train them?
Well, I wouldn't recommend it.
They're like little dogs, right? They're like corgis, right?
They're not. I don't think they're as smart,
No.
but they're wild. They run around and like attack cats and shit.
Yeah, I get a fox.
Fox.
I just want a wolf.
You want a wolf?
I did want a wolf.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to want a wolf. I used to go to this pet expo in Jersey. This is stupid. And they used to bring the wolves out. They're like the black, some stupid ass wolf. They used to just sit in the corner, just growling as they slept. I was like, I need a wolf. I want.
Yeah, that'll help with dating. It's just,
So,
like
hold on.
wolves, right?
Wait.
She's like, is that a wolf?
Where would you keep your wolf?
Well, I was in Delaware at the time, so in the yard. In the
Right.
yard, in like a cage.
but you don't live in Delaware.
Well, not anymore. It'd be fucked
that-
up.
that
I had
shit's
a wolf
scary,
go
man.
In
to the
your
Bronx.
apartment.
That's still badass shit. I was like, I think the wolf should be the new dog of the hood. Like being that white people appropriated pit bulls.
Did they?
Yeah, you took pit bulls over. I don't even want a pit bull anymore. You bitchified pit bulls.
Well, I'm not going to apologize.
Yeah. Right? Pit bulls aren't tough anymore.
I
You
just
see like a muscle-bound pit bull is a little white girl. And it's like, I don't want that.
So
Yeah, rescue pit bulls. like,
like I never thought about reptiles, like bearded dragons, snakes,
no
I used to have the
snakes.
garden snakes.
small alligators.
Yeah, I used to live in Florida and want an
Uh-huh.
alligator
Yeah.
until they say you flush them down the toilet, they grow to 50 feet and then they come back and kill you
Where in
because
Florida
they know
were
you
you?
sent. I don't know. That's what my mother said.
That's what
But that's what my mother said to get us to not get an alligator. She's like, it knows your scent, so it'll come back and grow back and kill you.
Makes sense. Yeah. No,
Right.
I was like,
that's that's Florida.
Come back and
Logic,
fight
Florida
you.
logic.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, fucking idiot. What?
Yo, you know what's crazy? Everybody talks shit about Florida. From Casey Anthony,
Michael.
Jeb Bush,
Florida man.
Zimmerman. It's like Florida could never get their shit right. The only thing Florida got right is their guns and strip clubs. That is it. That's the only thing Florida got right.
What do they have right about guns?
Huh?
what do they have right about their guns? Like what?
That you can get it anywhere and you can just shoot it. That's it.
What?
That's it.
That's the right way?
Yeah.
Just get a good.
Yeah, yo, you don't know what it's like living in New York. All these strict ass gun laws. You know, you out here trying to be a productive
You should be a
citizen.
spokesperson.
You don't know what it's like to be a productive citizen who follow the law, but you can't walk around with no gun on your waist. Y'all don't know what it's like, man.
I don't think we should have guns. I don't like guns. Stupid
What's
people.
the point?
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you need a gun for?
Look. I grew up on hip hop. All right. I just want to threaten people. That's all I want to do.
Well, that's not legal.
I'd rather have a sword. I'd rather have a sword than a gun.
Nah.
I think we should walk around like Sunrise and just, you know what? If you got a problem, let's just sword fight.
I mean, switchblades.
Yeah, I can give
switchblades.
I got you know, if you're better, at least I don't have to murder you. You know, or some kid doesn't have to get shot in the face by accident. You know,
I mean, people still gonna get murdered, man. Like you know what to do with a knife.
Well, you should have been a better swordsman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? At the end of the day, no one wants to shoot a fair one. Everybody pussy now. Everybody can't take no L after they get their ass whooped. Man. That's it. You gotta learn how to be a man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot your fair one. You lose, you walk home, and that's it. You let that shit go.
Most people don't know how to throw a punch. I train people all day, and I'm like, how are you guys walking around the planet? This is ridiculous.
I did not know how to throw a punch.
Yeah, just
we don't
get by without fist fighting on the.
Well, they shouldn't. That should be wrong.
When's the last time you got in a fight?
Well, it doesn't matter. At least I know that I can protect myself.
Yeah, that's very important.
You know,
that's very important.
It's better to have and not need it. You know, I'd rather know that I can than you get somebody choking you up and you're like, oh, what do I do with these? They're just flailing around with it, you know. I see some of these people and they're like, I don't know. They don't know how to make a fist.
Nah. So what do you teach? You teach like kickboxing and stuff?
I teach just boxing, regular boxing.
You see, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I used to do that. It's good.
Yeah, it's good for you. It's good for your cardio.
It's great cardio. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Most people can't. You know,
like we can
react. If something goes down, they just freeze.
Yeah,
because of technology, I think people's reaction times are all fucked up.
It's fucked up. Because I'll just quick sprints. Like if something goes off, maybe you need to run to get out the way. Most people can't do that. Most people be like, oh, and we'll panic. You know?
Yeah, I take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, I've been taking like over a year now. It's good. Nah, but you know what? The thing about it is that you come into class, you thinking you the realest dude in the street.
Absolutely.
And then come to find out,
no,
you bitch made.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing more.
Get pulled in a pretzel real quick.
Word. It's nothing more hurting to your manhood when you find out you have a hard time trying to fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
It really hurts your manhood when you do that. But thus far, I got my arm bar, I got my triangle. The fucked up thing is that I'm always under somebody's asshole and thinking to myself,
Mom, why stop jiu-jitsu? I don't like feet, so I was like, can we do this where we can keep our shoes on or like functional? Yeah, I don't like another man's feet in my face, and I'm like, yeah,
man. But
we're never gonna be in gis in the street, right? We're never gonna be barefoot and I need to be in regular clothes. Give me your Timbs. Give me the fight you're gonna give me.
I mean, they do have the no-gi section, so that's always good.
I'm trying to find
they got just go to any Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and then you do a no-gi, and then after that, so you could just come out, do your chokes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Try to get somebody. Yeah, man. It's good choking somebody out. It feels good to do that. It feels good to do. I mean, I know you could choke me out, but the fact that I know I could choke you out, that makes me feel good. I like that.
I like a good
hip throw.
Yeah, the hip throw. Yeah. When somebody's not when they just talking and you're like,
just hold them.
And then just walk.
And then
after you get thrown, it's like wow.
Again, how often are you doing this to
listen?
people?
I see so many arguments on the train that it's like it can happen.
It can happen any moment.
It's just it only takes one time.
It takes one time.
One time.
What?
One time for somebody to be like, what the fuck up? No, we're not going to sit here and I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm going to push your face into this pole and then.
I mean, because that's the thing. It can't like I was walking from the Kim Lot where they have the Laughing Buddha.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere,
Everybody calls it something different.
Yeah, I'm walking, whatever they call
Climate?
Climate or
Climate? I go climate.
Climate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've heard it pronounced. Yeah,
the climate.
It's just crazy. I'm walking down, I think, First or Second Avenue, and then these dudes started arguing, and then out of nowhere, homie just popped him, and that he just dropped him on the floor. Then he got his other friend who came out of nowhere and just started stomping him.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you gotta know self-defense. You gotta know how to protect yourself.
I think black men need to learn how to be flexible, because we're not flexible as a whole. We're not flexible. I want to know. I want to learn how to get out of handcuffs fast. That's my dream. Just to get out of handcuffs, and then some shit go like, what if the cop car gets in an accident? Both the cops are knocked out. Who's gonna save me? Right? But if I could just like a quick jump, I've only seen it done once, where a guy jumped and put his legs through and then got him in front. But no, you'd be there all day doing this, trying to get out of it.
No, I learned one way, but it takes a very long time.
Yeah, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. That's my dream. To just be like, just to surprise them, like, hey, you can't keep me in these. I mean, they keep fucking making them go through cups. You don't have that problem.
Who's been arrested?
Have you been arrested? You ever been arrested?
No.
Oh, this is gonna be a.
Wow, this is really stereotypical.
Have you been arrested?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm way too comfortable.
I don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah,
it's just like family members.
Yep,
yeah.
There it is. It's always family.
Yeah.
Jimmy, have you been arrested?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, I'm an OG parking ticket offender. Look, I have no reference of how to pay a parking ticket. I have no interest in it. I pay it until they say, "Hey, guess what? You got a warrant. You need to come have a talk with us for a weekend."
At least we're not arrested for child support.
Yeah, I never do that. No, I got arrested for fighting my cousin. But even that, I've told that story before. Where
did your cousin press charges against you?
He did, and they never dropped, and then.
Yeah, that's what normally happens.
That's family.
That's family.
Yeah, that's family.
That only happens. Here's the funny thing. Anytime I get arrested, it's always right after I buy a big meal. Like you ever have a really good meal, and then I'm programmed. Anytime I have a good meal, to make sure I didn't do no dumb shit, because I know it's about to be interrupted by cops.
What do you think it was?
I don't know why.
About the good meal that made you.
I had a big plate of spaghetti, and it was the night I was watching the Katrina on the news, and then he was a little off, and then we had a fight.
Wow, man!
Yeah. And 25 Asian cops showed up because.
You eating a meal while you watching Katrina?
Yeah, I was fucked up. It was fucked up. What else am I gonna do? What you gonna go down there and help him? I felt fucked up.
He just eating.
When I feel helplessly.
He's like, I'm so blessed.
Yeah. What was you doing to Katrina? Was you down there fucking
chasing goddamn channel?
No, I had to watch and see how fucked up it was. And then I was.
Well, you had no cable?
I had cable.
Man, you could put on Cartoon Network.
No, I couldn't check. Everybody was watching. You was watching the news.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I never forget September 11th.
Yeah.
I was like, 10 or 11 years old? Mm-hmm. And then I didn't know September 11th was happening. All I remember was my cousin came, like, yo, we got to pick you up. You taking me home. I'm like this. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm out. And then, I got McDonald's. I ate my McChicken. And then all of a sudden, and I remember I got excited because it was Dragon Ball Z. It was a new season, right? I'm like, yeah, go fight Falcon. And then after that, I'm eating. I'm like, I hope there's no school tomorrow. And after that, my aunts got mad at me. She's like this. Why you being so insensitive? Why you don't care about people? Da 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 da. I'm like, so what? And after that, she showed me. She turned the channel. Do you know this is what's going on? And then all of a sudden, I see somebody falling from the Twin Tower.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't know that shit. And I was like, I'm not going to school tomorrow though. So that's a good. That's a good day. Like, no school. But I didn't know how serious it was. No. I didn't know how serious it was and so forth. But I remember the next day, there was a guy named Waggers. He was like, nah, man, my dad was in the Twin Towers. I'm like, oh shoot, like what happened? Like my dad, he said my dad's still alive. I'm like, your dad's still alive. What happened? What happened? He's like, nah, don't worry about it. The story's whack. I'm like, the story whack. Why don't you tell us? Then he said that his dad got his arm cut by a shaft. And we're like, man, that's the coolest shit ever, man. What do you think your story was? I mean, we're like 11, 12 years old. You know, his dad survived, but it's just like, we just don't know how fucked up it was, you know? And
I was taking a girl's virginity.
You was taking a, wow.
Yeah, we were in bed all day. It was dope. And then we woke up, and we were like, somebody hit I had to go to work. I used to work at a radio station. I had to be at work, and then, and I just dropped her off, and then I went. They were like, somebody hit the tower, and then I was like, are we supposed to do any radio shit? Or like, we didn't prepare for this. Like, I'm the only one at work, and then with the whole station, I was like, is this?
Was it a tall building?
No, it was in Philly, so it was like I wasn't even in New York, so no. But it was. She'll never forget it.
I mean. You know what's crazy? The only thing that reminds you that you had sex with someone is a particular event. Yeah. Like if there's no particular event, you're not gonna remember. Unless it was
fucking amazing.
Yeah, man. Because I remember
the sex was weird, but it was just us laying in bed naked.
Yeah, because sexy. I remember one girl.
That's all she brings up. She's like, we were in bed for like 9 hours.
Yeah,
and it was just
like you actually remember the details of the sex.
But trying to get her legs unpried, I was like, this is a fucking headache. Why? Never again. Never again. It's like,
that's crazy,
like, I don't
man.
know, and you gotta be like, it's gonna be okay. And you gotta like. She was in college, 19. Shut the fuck up. She's. I was early 20 something, mid 20s. She's like,
damn, Jimmy, how old are you?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
68 years old.
Wow.
Years young. Sorry.
All right, that's the podcast.
You know what?
Let's do something else I want to talk about. How you feel about the Kevin Hart shit?
Kevin Hart shit?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm angry about it.
You look like him a little bit.
I do. Like, you know, he said some things about, you know, one of the jokes was, hey, if my son was gay, and I see him
He
doing
always
gay
talked
stuff.
about his son being gay.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him,
hey,
stop. It's gay.
That's gay.
Stop.
Yeah.
That
You know,
was the tweet?
No. Some other, obviously with that, but it was just like, what's the correct word? A collective of like what people say, homophobic and so forth. So I was a little bit, the reason why I'm upset about that is because
I wish I could pull Eddie Murphy's bit.
Nah, it's not even that. Is that
he had his first bit on Raw was
matter of fact, it's not even Raw. Delirious and Raw
was homophobic. His first, I listen to it now. I'm like, God damn.
I mean, like people.
I don't think it was.
It was funny. Though.
I don't think it was.
It was funny, but it was
because
they wouldn't say it now.
It's got to be.
They wouldn't say that now.
Yeah,
and it was him, and he was huge then.
Yeah.
So of course, some people were like, "Oh," he was like, "Shut up, suck my dick," you know.
Yeah, like nah, man. But I'm just upset because whenever it comes to like black entertainers, like they could say shit about us, and they ain't never gonna lose their job. They're never gonna lose their own money. Because unfortunately, black entertainers they don't fit us as a collective. You understand what I'm saying? Like Kevin Hart said things about dark skinned women, and he didn't lose his job. He didn't lose his money and all that stuff.
No.
You know, we still say nigga, we still say bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't say.
Good.
Wait, like we still say nigga, we still say bitch. Yeah, but if we say the word faggot, it's like. It's all hell broken loose. You know, all I'm saying is, if you're not gonna say one slur, do not say the other slurs. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not gonna say any other, if you're gonna say one slur, then say all the slurs. You understand? That's how I feel about it.
I think it's a bit more complicated than that because I feel like the consensus now is that like if it applies to you, you're allowed to kind of use it, mess around with it. Like,
yes and no, but it's like if I could show a person outside of your community some respect, then you should be able to show the person inside your community some respect as well. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Because it's like I'm not gonna go around here and just insult homosexuals and say certain slurs because I know y'all don't like it. You understand? As for me, yes, I grew up saying the word, the N word and the B word.
Oh,
but unfortunately,
watch what we do.
But unfortunately, I'm trying to say it less and less. The only reason why I said it is because I've been saying it for like the last 28 years. So I'm trying to say that less and less and less, and not say it at all.
Yeah,
that's where I'm coming from.
I get that. Like I guess like on paper I could use the word faggot because like I
hold
like,
on. You're a homosexual?
Bi.
Okay, bisexual. LGBT. That's the correct term.
You can only say fag. So,
Not the full fag.
You can't say the full.
Yeah, but at the same time I understand like some people who are gay still don't like it.
Yeah.
And like even like I don't like saying it, but only because it's a weird sounding word, isn't it? But
it's when it's not used to hurt other people.
When it's not used to hurt, but
it's one of those words.
It's a thing where I kind of lost what I was going to say. You can say what you want because there's free speech, but you have to then be able to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
But also, people shouldn't be so
timid.
Uptight. Yeah. Kevin Hart should host the Oscars because he's a good comic. He should.
There's an agenda there.
Absolutely.
First of all, it's gonna. We don't know who they're hiring in place of him, right?
Yeah. No. Not yet. Gary Shaw, is that his name?
Gary Shaw.
Is he a comic? I probably got his. Shaw is not a black guy. I doubt. Gary Shaw. I could be wrong.
Because if you think of who runs the Oscars.
Yeah.
Old
white guys.
There's
who are secretly gay.
They went looking for, know, and I mean.
And they couldn't get him on anything else. They tried to get him on the cheating thing, and he was like, "Yo, yeah, I did it." And then,
you know what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, there's a lot of things against what's the correct LGBTQ. Yeah. But my problem is this: how come the people who are empowered, who at first were against LGBTQ, how come they were homosexuals themselves? Why would they outlaw their own sexuality? That's what I don't understand.
Because shame and also like pandering to the evangelical. Yeah, so much of it was like pandering to like Christian who a big Christian base who didn't like gay marriage or
Kevin Hart hosts the Oscars, they're gonna lose all their racist audience.
Yeah.
They
tried to do that whole whiteout thing, and then
it's just like porn. Like certain actresses don't have interracial scenes because the majority of fans is racist.
Yeah.
Do we even need a host for the Oscars?
Do we need to watch the Oscars?
Because people present the awards. Like they have other people present the awards. Why don't we just have that cut out the monologue and the hosting part? Just have like.
Is this just making a big deal?
No, because then it will have been all white hosts and then no hosts, and that's not how progress happens.
Didn't Chris Rock host it?
Yeah, he was like 2 or 3 years ago. Let me ask y'all a question. The movie that won Best Picture at the Oscars, who actually seen the movie?
That was a big thing too, because nobody sees those.
No, I'm saying
because
year,
they're usually picked by the old white guys. They said this year is one of the first years where it's picked by popularity, the most popular movie. Oh. So the most popular movie this year was Black Panther. So now
they nominated, but I mean
it's nominated. It's going to lose to the other fucking Stars Born. So
because
I accidentally had to see that 3 times, so I contributed.
That was
the 3rd time,
it's like they want Best Picture, but I never seen the movie.
It didn't make as much money as in Crazy Rich Asians. So
they were thinking about doing. They said they were going to do a category of like the movie that made the most money.
Yeah,
and then that's
what it should be.
No, because then people were like, "Well, that's dumb because bad movies make a lot of money."
Yeah, that's true.
Would you be okay if all the Fast and Furious movies won Best Picture the last 8 years in a row?
Absolutely. I feel better with the world.
What about comedy movies? Comedy movies. I mean,
best
who the hell is Citizen Kane?
Oh, you got to do your homework.
That's a big movie.
That's 1939 movie.
Yeah.
But basically, it's like if Trump lived back then and he were president. They're like, what would happen if this crazy guy were president? And it was a really popular movie. Like
I shouldn't have fell asleep in it. I'm still in your boat. All I remember is Rosebud, and I was like, what? And that was the big cliffhanger. Who Rosebud was?
Why don't we just get George H.W.
I
Bush?
didn't want. I couldn't watch it either. I was like,
He said get George H.W.
to host the Oscars.
Yeah.
You know what?
His hologram.
No, just the coffin, just the casket with the
Just
flag
sit him
around
up
it.
there.
Because people would give him a standing ovation. Yeah, and that'd be
Just have
enough, right?
Yeah, I would be down for that. Real quick, how do you, Dave Chappelle should host it. Neil deGrasse Tyson was accused of sexual misconduct by 4 women. Nobody's talking about that.
That's the one that makes.
Has anybody made a joke about that?
Shout out to all the dudes who not getting pussy.
It came out.
That's the only benefit of it.
Yeah,
Like, you're not getting caught up in this Me Too movement.
Yeah.
So don't be mad because you ain't getting nobody.
No,
You're not caught up in the Me Too movement. Good job.
You can do that without.
I didn't know he was
rape.
fucking like that.
You know,
though.
like-
I know Neil
He's a virgin,
Neil
isn't he?
was-
That's his whole.
was throwing it and spitting that astrophysicist game.
Yeah.
The girl's like, "Oh, you're so smart."
Well, I guess when he says he's your personal astrophysicist, maybe he got a little too personal.
Yeah, man. He's
There it is.
definitely
That's what I was
putting
waiting for. I was
stars
trying to
all
find a joke in it. I was like, he's all right. We got to wrap this up. Thank you guys for hanging out. That was fun. Let them know where they can find you.
I mean, you could find me.
Your dress.
Like a,
Yeah, I'm about to tell y'all where I work and where I
you
live.
like the uncle.
You could find me.
P.O.
Just
box.
got out.
I didn't put on no shea butter today, so don't mind the grace.
How old are you?
With me, 28. Yo, I don't know why Jimmy looked like one of the Barber brothers who didn't play football.
Yeah, that's old. You gotta do better. You gotta do better.
Well, you look like
that's hacky.
you look like an Egyptian pharaoh in a Eurocentric movie about Egypt.
That's good. I used to dress like an Egypt when I was a kid.
You
I
did?
used to wear the pharaoh and try to think I was a Moor. Couldn't put the thing. You never did that with the towel when you put the wrap on and pretend like you were Muslim.
I don't know. You look.
That's racist.
All right, let's leave it. My Instagram is where is Alphonse.
Cool.
Where is Alphonse?
Yeah.
You can look me up.
Yeah.
And you can come to the Weeksville Heritage
How
Center.
do you spell your name?
My where is Alphonse is ALP P as in
Easy to
Peter
P.
HONSE.
No
Where
problem.
is Alphonse?
Twitter
I ain't got no Twitter.
website.
My website.
you got a
I
website?
don't.
You
I
got a
don't know how to
website?
do coding.
It doesn't matter. Go on Weebly and make a website. Get your domain and make a website. Where's Alphonse.com?
website.
You can no longer find me on xvideos.com
Right.
and
We're working on it.
onlyfans.com.
We'll get that soon. Shows coming up?
Not that I know. Not that I know.
Graham.
The main thing is Instagram, which is Graham Comedy.
Yeah.
No website yet, but working on it.
Yeah, get that website.
Let me go add some.
Give it up for them one more time. Thank you for checking us out, hanging out. It's another episode.
I love audience.
Mike. You can check it out on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com, YouTube. Subscribe. If you subscribe before the mic, you get a free mic on your next mic. So it's Jimmy J Peoples TV. And go to Alexa and say, "Hey, we want to hear episode 240." We're talking all that stuff. This is 240. That's cool.
Shout out to all the finger fuckers out there.
Finger fuckers?
Yeah.
All right. Give it up for them. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Woo!